Well, hello. Happy Friday. Is it Friday? I don't know what day it is. Happy day to you. Hopefully, you're having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day so far. Got to look at a couple of houses today, and I come back and check my system and see we got more leads to call. So I'm about to call some people back. Not even just leads. Yeah, I guess they're leads. They're not really deals yet because I don't know if they're deals. All I know is that my virtual assistant spoke to them, got them on the phone, found out about their house, and they do want to sell. So it's up to us to call them back to see if there's something there. For those who don't know, my name is Chris Monroe, the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, and we're about to do this real estate talk. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can reach some of these people. So this particular house here that I'm about to call first, let's see here. That's not that one. Look like we got two, maybe three leads to call. Two for sure, I know. One of them here is up in, what is that, 63135. So I guess that's the Ferguson area. Ooh, Ferguson. Aren't you afraid? Be very afraid. It's Ferguson. So I'm about to call them up and see if we can work a deal with them. Who all we got up in here watching and lurking? Let's see, we got a few viewers chopped in, popped in, because you never know when I'm going to just start up a live. Just start a live. You know, we do go live each and every Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. We do that each and every Monday night. Got some heavy hitters coming up for you in the month of March and in the month of April. I think we're pretty much fully booked for the next 8 weeks or so. So be making sure you hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribed. If you're watching on the YouTube, make sure you, if you're watching in the Woke Real Estate Investors Group, which is a free Facebook group. I don't know why you haven't joined it if you haven't already. I know some people are watching in there right now, but boom, there it is. It's the free Facebook group, Woke Real Estate Investors Group on Facebook. Make sure you join that up and get in here and do some more of that woke stuff. Let's see what we got here. Edward from Chicago, Chi-Town in the building. What up, man? Good to see you on a Friday. So I actually sent the text message over to this lady to tell her I'll give her a call within the next 10 minutes. And I think she wrote back. Let me see. She said yes. So we're about to call Donna and see if we can work a deal with her. Now, with this particular deal, it looks like the house was on the MLS for about 4 months or so, and it did not sell. She was asking $77,000 for it on the MLS, but when she spoke to my assistant, she said she wanted $79,900. So she went up. How you gonna go up on a house that didn't even sell? Nevertheless, we're gonna talk to her and see what her real situation is. Looks like a pretty good house from the pictures and things, which I might be able to show you before we go off. But I'm going to give them a call. But while you're watching, please do me this one favor: hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe. Just hit the little thumbs up, the wow. Even if you're watching on a replay, I don't care. Just let me know you came in. Put something in there. All right. All right. Let's see if I can get this lady on the phone here, Miss Donna. Donna. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath up in the Ferguson area. Say they're selling because they're moving. I'm going to re-ask that question to make sure that's a real answer, because I don't like that answer. Why you selling? We're moving. Duh. We know you're moving. You ain't going to be in it because we going to buy your house. Duh. That's not really a real answer. The roof is about 5 years old. Looks like plumbing, electrical, foundation, all the stuff looks good. The basement is partially finished. It's not a walkout basement. And the ARV looks like it's somewhere in the 50s or 60s range, not anywhere near 70. So I don't know. This may not be a deal, may not be a wholesale deal, but it's possible to be a terms deal where let's go ahead and take over those payments. But we don't have that information yet. The only information I have is what I just said. And when I looked up on the system, it looks like she owes about $40,000 on it. Now, what makes her think she's going to make $30,000 profit on a house she just bought a year ago? I have no idea, but we're going to take her temperature and see what we can do. So let's get Miss Donna on the phone. So like I said, this video helps you out in any type of way. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share. Please do. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Let's give Donna a call. So she don't want to answer.
Hello?
Hi, yes, this is Chris. This is Donna.
Yeah, hey, Chris.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
All is well. All is well. I saw that you spoke to my assistant in regards to your house up on Godfrey. I was gonna, yeah, I was just giving you a follow-up call to see if there's something we can do. We're definitely interested in it.
Okay, but where are you at is the question.
Oh, here we go. Where we at? I don't know. Well, so basically, I don't know if my assistant told you. What we do is buy houses for cash in any condition, regardless of how much you owe. We buy them in different ways. It just depends. We just try to make it, a win-win situation to make sure that it's, something beneficial to you and something where we can actually eventually make money on. Because, we are in the business to try to make money on property. We're not trying to, get it for a penny or anything like that. But I saw that your house was listed on the MLS for a little bit or something like that.
Yeah, just for a little bit. It was getting cold and Christmas and the same person. And it actually had some showings, but I had chosen not to do it at the time. I was going to wait till the spring, and so that's why it kind of sat there.
Oh, so you had.
So I wasn't able for them to come see the house. So no one had seen the house.
Oh, so they just had it listed, but people wanted to view it, but you didn't let them see it, basically?
Right.
Oh, wow. Why would you do that?
Well, I was sick for one, like I say, and the other, I was sick, and then I just decided not to do it at that time.
Oh, okay. So timing just wasn't right for you, huh?
Right.
Okay.
There were like 4 people that had actually wanted to see it.
Oh, wow. So what is the condition of the house? Is it in pretty good shape? Does it need any repairs or anything?
It is. It's a very solid house. As far as the walls and things, they're very solid. No leakage in the basement. The basement is solid. The basement, I don't know if you saw from the pictures. Did you see pictures?
I did. Let me see here. I did see some pictures online here. It looks like you put some let's see here. What is this? You got a nice antique sofa in there. Is that yours? That maroon sofa and living room set there?
It's red, actually. Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. You really know how to decorate a place, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
So that helps the house out, too. But also, I've done a lot of remodeling to this house. I've done a lot. I don't know if you saw from the pictures, but I have ceramic tile in the kitchen. I have newer cabinets. I have newer what do you call it? Countertops. I have put a hole in the wall from the kitchen to the living room so you can see straight through.
Oh, wow.
And that's done real well. And then I also put a little room downstairs in the basement.
Oh, okay.
You saw that it's like pink, but it's a room downstairs in the basement that could be like an office or something with a big closet down there.
Oh, wow.
And then also, I don't know if you saw from the pictures, but I turned my garage into a living area.
Oh, so it's not a garage anymore. So that's another like bedroom or something like that.
Well, it's not. Well, it's not a bedroom. I'm getting the electricity in there. I have some electricity in there, but I'm getting more electricity in there so that it can heat and cool. And it has the floor down though, and it does have some the walls up, but you can still. It's not permanent. If you want to take it down, or they the owner wanted to take it down, because you can see the top of the garage from inside. So that wall doesn't go all the way up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like a sitting room. That's how I have it now. And it's real nice right now in the spring and the fall. We got good timber. But like I say, I'm planning on putting electricity in there. It's not going to even cost that much. Probably about $200-$300.
Oh, okay. So you really did a lot of work to this place, huh?
Yeah, and then I also have a privacy fence. Did you see that?
Let's see here. I don't see any outdoor pictures. Let me see. I'm still scrolling through the pictures here. I'm in the living room. You got a pretty good, nice book collection there as well, I see.
Yeah, I do.
So you really staged this place up.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So
So
that's why I don't want to. I don't want to sell it for nothing, and I'm not. So, because I put a lot of money into it.
right. And so I saw you had it listed for, it looks like about 70, let's see, what was it, 77,000, something like that?
Yeah, but now I'm asking 79,980,000.
Oh, you went up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I told your partner, your secretary or whoever she was.
Oh, okay. So you already got a place to move to and stuff already, or what made you
Yeah, it's actually a job. I was planning on moving, but now a job has come up where I'm gonna I won't need my home. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. You're gonna be leaving St. Louis?
No, I'm not gonna leave St. Louis.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Oh, okay. I see you play the organ too. You pretty good with the instruments as well, I see.
No, I don't play the organ. That's more of the kids like to come and mess around on it, you know.
Okay. So yeah, you got pretty good style here, I see. So that's good. So your biggest thing is more so getting the price you want, or is it more about making the deal exactly what you want it to be? What is the biggest thing? A quick sale or the price?
I'm not necessarily in that big of a hurry, so I'm not gonna say a quick sale. I will say the price. Like I said, I want to get what the reason why I'm asking for so much, or maybe not so much, but reason why I'm where I'm at is because I put so much into this house financially, and so and then as well I haven't taken mortgage on. I haven't line of credit because that's what I used to finish the basement and things of that nature. So, that's why I'm where I'm at.
Right. Yeah, you want to definitely, have a good investment where you get a return back and get your money back and make a little something. Nothing wrong with that. Right. So are you planning on just putting it back up on the MLS eventually or something like that, or?
Possibly. I'll probably do a sale by owner, or either I might list in Section 8.
Oh, so you would be open to just renting it out?
Somebody with good credit and all of that. I'm not gonna rent it out to anybody. I've had rental property. I know how they go.
I know that, right? That's definitely a whole job in itself, managing property. I was gonna say, you sure you want to get into that business?
I've been in that business.
Right. If you were to rent it, what did you think? What do you think you would rent it for if you were to rent it out?
Probably about 1,100.
1,100.
Somewhere around there.
Because this is a 2-bedroom, right? Or is it more than that?
It's a 2-bedroom.
So get 1,100 for a 2-bedroom. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's and this is over in the Ferguson area, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so you want to get 80,000 for it, and you want to do. So would you consider taking a monthly payment for it until you were paid off in full?
Well, what do you mean by monthly? How would we do that? I can't see it because I have an equity line of credit. What to pay off? I have got to pay that off. So I mean, as far as the house payment, how does that work?
Yeah, so basically we do this all the time. What we do is we would actually buy your house. We actually close through a real estate attorney and everything. So everything's actually drawn up properly through the paperwork. We would actually buy your house. We would actually, most of the time, we would either take over the payments that you have on that loan you have, or we would just pay something to you over that amount, depending on what the numbers are, so that you can actually have an income coming in to cover that debt that's on the property. You said you had a home equity line of.
Is that like an assumption? Assuming the loan?
It's something similar to it, but it's not necessarily assumption. It's just like that, but without all of that paperwork. Basically, we would just take over those payments and make that payment on your behalf, and we would be responsible for all of the maintenance and repairs for the property going forward. So it's nothing like renting it to Section 8 or anything like that, because you will be dealing with tenants, toilets, and anything else that comes up with that house. But when we buy, you don't have to do any of that stuff. You just collect the payment. Basically, you don't have to deal with anything in regards to the house whatsoever. So it just makes it an easy transition for you.
Pay me a large amount. So you're talking about paying me some and over what over that amount, over the amount of the house.
I don't know exactly what the numbers would be, but I will tell you, just to be honest, we can pay more for your house in that situation. But when we buy houses for cash, we don't buy them for retail value at all. When we pay outright cash up front, we couldn't do anything like that. Just being honest with you. If you want to be at the top of the market, we usually tell people to go ahead and just list it on the MLS, or if you're willing to do something more creative, we can buy your house for a higher purchase price, probably closer to what you're asking for, if you were interested in doing something creative where, like I said, we will make a monthly payment for a period of time, and basically just do it that way. And that way you can go ahead and move on and go to your new job. You don't have to deal with the house, deal with managing property or any of that type of stuff. So it just removes all the pain of being a landlord, basically.
Right.
So it just makes it an easier deal for you.
That's possible, depending on what that amount is. Yes.
Okay. And so, yeah, that's the biggest thing. So it's like I said, we can get you a higher purchase price because we're buying it over time versus paying it all right now, cash up front. When we buy a house upright, cash up front, we can't pay full value for it because we would be losing money to do that, to be honest with you. It wouldn't even that we wouldn't make money, we would lose. And you understand that. You're an investor.
Is this something that you generally do and have done quite a bit?
Oh, yes, ma'am. We do it all the time. We do it for people that are just want to sell their house for, about market value, that just have been on the MLS and didn't sell for whatever reason. Sometimes we're able to do it and actually stop pre-foreclosures and things like that, so people won't lose their house to the bank. We'll buy it, catch a loan up, and take over the payments so that they don't have to deal with that. So, I mean, we can get really creative with this stuff. We don't do real estate like most people where we just try to beat you up and say, I'll give you $2 for your house. That's not going to do you any good, right?
No.
Right. So we just give you a couple of options, and you can actually, weigh it out, see what works for you, see if that makes sense for you and your needs, and try to, get your house sold. And we close when you're ready. So we pretty much make it an easy, smooth transition for you.
Okay. Well,
so I can actually get you some information on that as well. So let me ask you this first. So let's see, you wanted to get, 79.9 for your house. Is that correct?
Right.
Is that the best that you can do?
Pretty much. Maybe a little less, but pretty much.
Okay. So about that much, pretty much. And then about how much did you still owe on it?
Well, I owe on my equity line. See, I'm not getting a lot of money. I owe on my equity line of credit about 42, and I owe on my mortgage 42, and my equity line of credit about
20. Okay, so about 62 plus closing costs and stuff is what you'd be in it for. Okay, that makes sense. So the line of credit, is that has to be paid back in a certain time? Is that on an adjustable rate or something like that?
It is. I think I have to check it, but I think it's now on a fixed rate. It was unadjustable, but I think it's now on a fixed. I'm not sure because those equity line of credits are really something.
Yeah.
So I would have to check on that for you. But basically, I have been paying about. You can pay more, you always. But I've been paying like about $255 a month.
And that's on the HELOC part only, on the home equity line of credit part only?
Yes.
And then what about the regular mortgage? How much is that per month?
My mortgage is like $565, something like that.
$565. Does that include the principal, interest, taxes, and insurance as well?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not bad. So PITI, so you're paying about 7, what's the 8, 10, something like that altogether?
Close to that.
And then are there any HOA or home association fees or anything in that area?
No.
Good. Yeah, I found out we bought a house over in Glasgow Village. They had a HOA over there. I said, what the heck? They don't even cut the grass or anything. What a scam that was, right? So I'm like, they're just collecting money to do nothing. But yeah, good thing you don't have one. So 8, 10, okay. So yeah, so what up? And so if we're able to work out everything, you said you would be looking to close about when? Okay. So like 30 days, you think, or more than that?
30 to 45 days, something like that. 30 days, something like that. 30, 45, whatever.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, that looks there. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in here and see what kind of numbers we can work for this. Are you able to text me your email address?
Sure.
Yeah, if you
take it?
you can just text it to me because I'll just take it off of there. I don't want to make any misspelling errors or anything. So yeah, if you just text it back to me with your email address, and we'll get you something over in writing that'll give you a couple of different options so that we can see if we can move forward and try to get this house bought and out of your hands here. Other than that,
you located in St. Louis?
We are in St. Louis. That's correct. We have an office up near the airport on Woodson Road and St. Charles Rock Road and Woodson.
And where did you get my name and number from? Was that
actually no. So actually, it was on the MLS, like I said. So we saw that it was an expired listing. So a lot of times these houses go expired for some reason. Maybe the real estate agent didn't do right, or maybe the pricing wasn't right. The world happens. So we just try to come in and see if we can present other options more than most people even know that are available, to see if we can create a win-win situation for everybody.
Oh, okay. So I'll text you my email. When will you be getting back with me?
You'll have something within the next 24 hours. And I'll also send you our company information as well, so you can do some background work, information on us and everything, and see who you're dealing with and everything. Like I said, my name is Chris with St. Louis Cash Buyers. Did you have any other questions for me before I let you go?
No, that's about it.
All right, Donna. I'll be back in contact with you soon here.
All right.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
I'll take that. All right. Bye.
Boom. What's happening? This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, Chris Monroe, and I'm right back at you with another real estate video. Hopefully you learned something there. That was a lead that came in from an expired listing, meaning it was on the MLS for about 4 months. So she was pretty honest overall, but she kept some things out. I got her to open up eventually, but it wasn't true what she said. Oh, I was on the MLS and I didn't show anybody. It was on the MLS for about 4 months. Matter of fact, let me pull it back up on the system here. Looks like this was on the MLS for, oh man, what did I do to the size? Looked like this was on the MLS for about, or the multiple listing service where you put it if you're going to put it with the real estate agent, 123 days or more. Really more like, 123 days on market. What's that, 4 months? That's a long time. The marketplace told you your price was too high, Ms. Donna, but I'm not going to be the one to tell you that. I'm just going to present you with these other offers and see if we can work a deal out. So the only way this deal would work is a terms deal, and because she owes about $62,000 when you count her $20,000 home equity line of credit and her $42,000 regular mortgage. So about $62K, and then she wants to make some money on top of it, which is nothing wrong with it. If she keeps this loan in her name, we can work the deal out. So what did you think about that call? Let's see here. You say, bye, Donna, LOL. We got Instagram chiming in now. IG at Chris Monroe STL. We're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and my on the Woke Real Estate Investors group on Facebook. How did you get my number? People always ask that question. So my number one answer for that question, you want to know what that is? It's on the internet. Everything's on the internet, right? It was on Google. Everybody on Google. If I really had to answer, if she pinned me down to make me do it. But I just told her, it was on, your house was on the MLS and it was an expired listing. Nobody gave her the number, but at this point, does it matter? Well, my internet messing up over here. Internet messing up. But at this point, does it matter how I got their number? Googled you. Everybody's on the internet. That's the real answer. Okay, cool. I didn't answer it. You're right. I didn't answer. Let me see if we got some questions over here. If this video provided you any type of value, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, give it a share. Even you over here on Instagram, hit that little share button right there. Share it and put it right into somebody's inbox. Let them know we own them. Yeah, just like that. So let me see if I got some questions over here on this thing here. What up, Chris? This the county? Yeah, this is in St. Louis County, up in Ferguson. Ooh, Ferguson. But it's a beautiful house, as you just saw there. Some of the pictures I showed on the live stream here. You shared it. Thank you. I appreciate it. You love my energy. I love your energy. And I thank you for the hearts. Thanks for all of the lovings. I love it. Stay woke. That's right, Rick. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. I wind up broke. Let's see here. Found the motivation. LOL. Exactly. Hello, Asia. How are you? Welcome to the broadcast over watching on Periscope. So give this video a thumb up. I only got a couple of likes on here. Y'all can't get no more likes than that. Come on, man. That's the price of admission. Just to click a little like, click a little thumbs up, click a little something. Come on now. Don't be playing. How does creative work? Good question. It works by one, asking good questions, just like I just asked her. What is going to be the best case scenario for her? How do you want things to do? How do you feel about this? What do you see this playing out? I see where her numbers come from now, because I was looking on here. It says she owes about 40,000. She says she owe about 42. That's close enough. And then she told me about that home equity line of credit, which is not showing up on my system here. And if you want a system like this to be able to see what people owe and all that type of stuff, go to wokesource.com. Wokesource.com. That's the site. Try it out for free, 7-day trial. You'll see how you can find out all the information about anybody nationwide, all across the United States. Find out how much they owe. See if the house is vacant. See if the house got absentee owner. Who owns the property? All that information is all right here at the click of a mouse. So let me see here. How do you find expired leads? I found expired leads at wokesource.com. I pulled a list of expired leads, skip traced them. Yeah, it actually is PropStream. It's just a free trial. I made a domain for it. Wokesource.com is PropStream. So just try it out for free. Go on there and do that, and then you'll be hooked. You'll be like, man, I should have had this the first day I started in real estate. Why was I doing all this work and stressing out and trying to figure it out when everything's right here? All that information. You can run your comps right on there and everything. MLS data, all that. So let's see here. Let me go back up. You got a lot of questions on here. Good night. All these questions. So how does creative work? I skipped over it. So how does creative work? It starts off with one, asking good questions. Find out how we can work a deal with them. Would they consider taking a monthly payment until we pay them off in full? That's the question I asked her. And you see how she said, well, I don't know. How does that work? I want them to say, how does that work? So I can pitch it. They just gave me permission to sell them, other than me just coming in and say, yeah, man, I could buy your house on terms. I could buy your house on a lease option. I could buy your house on a wraparound mortgage. I could buy your house on a sandwich lease option, or any of that other stuff. You don't want to talk like that. You want to talk regular to people. I ain't got to tell them what it's called and all that right now. We can break that down in detail over time, but I want to build that rapport, let her know that we're friends. I'm here to help her in any way I can. Even if she doesn't sell the house to me, I'm here to be her friend. Does that make sense? I'm your friend to the end. So let me see here. So yeah, so creative just means we're going to basically, or terms is really what it really would be called, not creative. Terms, meaning we're going to buy over a length of time. We're going to make payments over time to pay that house off versus just a lump sum of money right now. See, people think you have to buy a house, lump sum of money right now, but that's not necessarily true. You don't have to. And some people also believe that you have to pay off the loan every time you pay off a house. When you buy a house, got to pay off the loan. That's not true. The loan can stay in place and I'm buying your house. Make sense? Loan stay in place, buy your house with the financing still there. Banks do it all the time. When you buy a house and you got a mortgage and you look up like, hey, I'm paying Aquin. Next thing you know, I'm paying Penny Mac. Next thing you know, I'm paying Mr. Cooper. Next thing you know, I'm paying one of these other mortgage companies, Rushmore, whoever this other dumb company I just dealt with, all these different mortgage companies. They sell your loans to each other. So why can't we sell the house and keep the loan in place just like y'all doing, right? They don't want you doing that. Don't get me wrong, but it can be done. I'll put it that way. And to learn more about that, just go to wokerealestate.com. I got over 100 free training videos right there at wokerealestate.com to check that out. And you'll see, exactly how to do that. Good question. So let me see here. What do you do to determine the price for someone willing to do a subject to? Well, first, it's all about asking that question. How much did you want for your house, Mr. Seller? She said, I want $79,900. $79,900. Is that the best that you can do? Is that the best that you can do? Very important to do that pause. You got to ask questions and pause and let them vent it out. Let them say all the stuff they want to say. They might say, oh, I got to get this much. Oh, I got to complain. Let them complain. That's fine. Do all that. But you're going to come on back around and see me before you know. I'll see you before you see me. So that's what it's all about. Asking that good question. That don't mean she's going to get that number. She said she need to be about 79. She's not getting 79. I'm going to offer about 75. Probably even less than that, 72. 72, and you'll make 10 grand, because I see what she owes. She owes 62. Why am I paying too much more than that? If she was able to get that and walk away with, say, 5K in pocket, she might take that. So 62 plus 5, 67. What if I offered her 67 and say, I'll give you $5,000 down. You walk with your $5,000, I take over those payments you got. And I got a house for $5,000 plus closing costs, $6,000 for a whole house that don't with financing in place. Come on now. See, that's all creative. Let's get back to that first question I answered about creative. See, that's knowing how to deal work, knowing how to manage the deal, how to work the deal, how to make things come together. Is this giving you any value? Let me know. Give me some thumbs up. I'm not getting enough likes over here. I don't know about this. I don't know. I'm about to end this stream, man. I ain't getting no thumbs up. I'm about to quit this whole stream. Y'all ain't into this. Y'all won't know this stuff, man. Y'all into it over here on Instagram. I don't know what they doing over here. I only got a couple likes. Where the other likes at? What's up now? Come on now. Why are you playing with me? We got what? 18 viewers on here, and we ain't getting no thumbs up. Come on, man. I'm working for likes. So let's see here. What do you do? Okay, so that answers that question to determine the price. Determine the price. You want to get it as low as possible. That's our whole goal for this whole conversation for everything here. How can, on a creative terms deal, how can I get this house for little or nothing down? Goal number one, little or nothing down, low monthly payments for as long as humanly possible. That's my main goal. Little or nothing down, low monthly payments for as long as humanly possible. That's my 3 goals right there. But I do want to make it a win-win where she actually feel like she won and we won as well. I don't want to beat her up and try to, I want to give it what you owe on at 62. That's not, is that really beneficial to her? That's not really no gain to her. If she walked with $5,000 in pocket, she might be happy. Who knows? I can't say though. But I'm going to make that offer and see what she say. Matter of fact, I think she sent me her email address. Let me see. If she sent that email address, that shows she's serious. She sent that email address, baby. She sent it at yahoo.com. See, when I give them instructions and they go back and do it, that mean they serious. See, now she was all like, oh, I ain't sending it yet, or oh, I'll get to you when I get to you. But that's a level of motivation. See, my whole conversation is gauging motivation, building rapport. That's my whole reason for the call as well, along with those other 3 main things. But my real underlying theme is ask good questions, build rapport, gauge motivation. She seems highly motivated. Do you think so? How motivated do you think she is on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 is really motivated. 1, she like, How motivated is she? 1 to 10. What do you think? Let's see here. I like that goal is to help her and other people. I like the goal is to help people in their situation. Exactly. Yep. Wokesource.com. That's the website. All the leads are on there. Exactly. Right there to help. Yep. All these people coming in my damn inbox. Get out of here. Okay, so I got about 7 more minutes before I get up out of here and do some more woke stuff. Any more questions, comments, concerns? Drop them in here. Let's see. How do you determine the price for a terms deal? It's all about how low can you get it. That's a negotiation thing. It's all about if you can negotiate that thing low, lock it up low, and let's flow. Just like a wholesale deal. You don't have to pay full top dollar. You want to get it as low as possible still, but you want to leave a little bit of meat on the bone so that they can get something out of the deal. You want them to feel like they won or they're not going to do it. Most of the times, unless they're like about to lose their house to the bank or something silly, you know what I mean? And so with her sounding motivated like that, she sounds like she's ready to go. So I'm going to send her the multiple offer strategy, which all of those, the way I actually do the multiple offer strategy, which I'm about to send her, is in the Woke Real Estate Investors group. It's in the files section. It's actually a whole paragraph in there that I send. It's a blurb. You might have to edit some pieces to make it make sense for your specific deal, but it puts 4 offers or 4 options right there. Or you can use my House Buying Brian app called Any Deal app. You can use that as well. Or you can just use the one in the Woke Real Estate Investors group. Okay, let's see here. WokeRealEstate.com. Yes. Can you repeat that, please? Repeat what? What am I repeating? Miss Sheena Tableau, number 75. Let's see here. Thanks for those hearts. How do I do likes? Just tap the little screen on the bottom right. But your likes are good over here on Instagram. On Instagram, I like y'all to share it in people inbox, straight in their inbox. Be aggressive with it. Be aggressive. No love. But all you over here, I need regular thumbs up over here on this Periscope, YouTube, and this Facebook. So how do I do likes here? So would that be wholesale deal for you? Or are you trying to flip? It would not be a wholesale deal or a flip. I'm trying to buy this house and hold it. Buy and hold and sell it on a lease option. That's an exit strategy. I would like to buy, get control of this property, meaning I own it, and now I got it on terms, and I put somebody else in there, like she talking about some renting for $1,100. Property ain't gonna rent for no $1,100. That's too high. 2-bedroom for $1,100 up in Ferguson. You're dreaming. You're asleep. I don't see that happening. Maybe 850 to 900, but I don't think that's going to work. Maybe, maybe a little more, but 1100 seem high to me for a 2-bedroom up in there. I know that already. All her numbers high. Her price too high. Her rent, if she was to rent it out, is too high. So that ain't happening. Neither one of them. Just being real. So this is not a wholesale deal or a flip. This is a buy and hold. I want to buy it on terms and sell it on terms and stay in the middle and get passive cash flow for work that I did last year. So if I was able to get this deal locked up for a good deal, low enough, and take over those payments at $800 a month or whatever it is, and rent it back out to somebody on a lease option or a rent to own program for say $950, $900, somewhere in there, make that little $150 a month cash flow and a down payment on the front end, and I ain't got no money in the deal, and I'm just making cash flow over time. Make money over time. You don't have to make money all right now, big checks, but you can make it over time. Passive cash flow. Cash is not king, but cash flow is king. I want cash flow, not just cash flow. I want to make money every day, 7 days a week, even when I'm asleep for no reason. Okay. On a creative terms deal, will it still works? Let's see here. On creative terms deal, does it still work if price is close to ARV? Yes. Works perfectly. That's the only way you can buy it. Anywhere near the ARV is on terms. The only way you can buy it. You cannot buy it for cash for the ARV. You know that because it's a wholesale deal. You got to do the 30% discount or whatever the discount is in your market. You got to do the discount on that. Then you got to count for repairs and things like that. And you got to account for your fee. You got to beat them up on price to do a wholesale deal. And I can't beat her up too much because she owes 62. And I think it's only worth about damn near what she owed on it, to be honest with you. I don't think it's worth more than 70, 65 to 70 on the high end. So I wouldn't be paying no more than that, just being honest, from what I've seen so far. And I just did a preliminary search. I didn't do an in-depth comparable search or anything like that. But good question. So you say her motivation is on 10, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here and take some more questions, but I'm gonna take one more over here on Instagram first. What's your email address? Chris@wokerealestate.com. That's my email. Chris@wokerealestate.com. Just put Chris, CHRIS, in front of that website. Chris@wokerealestate.com. That's my email address. Let me see what we got over here. Okay. Good stuff, brother. That's right. Feel free. Been using it for 2 years. Yep. What's a good number to get a hold of you for a JV? Shoot me an email, chris@wokerealestate.com. I don't like to take a lot of phone calls because my phone rings way too much, and I got about 30 phone numbers, and I don't like to take a lot of phone calls unless you want to call me and say, here's a check. I'm gonna call you, hand you a check, just hand it over. But I'd rather for you just send an email, and if it's something that we can work out, we'll work it out from there. I'd rather do that because I get bombarded with stuff, and I don't want to be bombarded with stuff, like phone calls, because time is money. That's why I come on here to answer your questions. This is your time to ask your questions for free. It don't cost you no money. But if you want handheld and all that stuff, you want to get on a coaching program, you want to do all that, that's up to you. But good question there, Mark. Chris@wokerealestate.com. Shoot an email to that with the information for the property. I'll take a look at it. I need a JV closer tomorrow with a homeowner, so I just need a little help ASAP. Yep, let me know, Ralph. Send me the information on it. I'll try to see if I can help you out. Let's see here. What's the rent in that area? That area, I would think about 900, 850 to 900 for real. But when I sell on these lease options, I beat the rental market. I beat the rental market and I beat the MLS when I sell on a lease option. I sell at a higher purchase price and I sell it at a higher rent rate when I do these creative deals because the demand is 100 times bigger than the supply. There are people out here that are looking for houses that they can buy on terms. Does that make sense? There are people out here that are looking for houses they can buy on terms and tax money coming in right now too. So they can drop 5 or 10 grand. See, look at that phone ringing right now. I told you that phone be ringing. Let me take a live call so that I can get cussed out.
Call from Windmill.
Hello, thanks for calling. Hello, thanks for calling. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for your mother. I guess they hung up. So I tried to answer that, but I was going to have a live call right here on the fly for y'all. But I got to get off here in a second because I got a call I got to make in a second. Anyway, who lists a home and doesn't want to show it? Exactly. That's why I say some of that, her conversation, that makes sense, but she is motivated. So we're going to work it out with her. We're going to send her the multiple offer strategy and see which knife she wants. She wants the knife or the gun. Which one you want? Either way, we're going to have some fun Good one there. Mark Miller. That's right. So you say her motivation is a 4. Her motivation is an 8. I think her motivation is closer to that 8 to 10 range. Just closed my first owner finance deal yesterday. Oh, cool. Dang. Yeah, we got to get you on the show so you can tell us how it worked out. Let me know. I can't even see who that is because you're watching on the Woke Real Estate Investors group. And by the way, if you're watching in the group there, look in the description of the video. There's a link you need to click so to release this so it can show your name on the screen here. Because you're in a private Facebook group, it won't show your name without your permission. That's why it shows up as Facebook user. Okay, lock it up low and let's go. That's right, Rick. All right, the name of the app again for the leads I use is wokesource.com. Wokesource.com. That's what I would say for that. Or you can just go to wokerealestate.com and go to the marketing page, and you'll see every system that I use for the whole business. Go to wokerealestate.com, go to I want leads. It's going to say I want leads. Click that button, and it'll show you every system I use to get leads, whether it's text messaging, ringless voicemail, cold calling, phone systems, VAs, all of that stuff is all there. I put everything on a system. Wokerealestate.com. Check it out. Back to Facebook real quick. She said, is the group on Facebook? Yes, the Facebook group is Woke Real Estate Investors on Facebook. Woke Real Estate Investors on Facebook. That's right. Woke Real Estate. You got it. Okay, let me put that in there. That's on Facebook. Yeah. So what's the tool you say about house buying, Brian? That's called the Any Deal app. I think the website is theanydealapp.com. He has an app that he created just for that. Sheena says, are you buying with private money? Not yet, but I hope to be soon. I need to because I've been using my own money, but I haven't been putting that much in it. 5 to 10 grand is really not that a lot of money to buy a house when you think about it. If you can get a $200,000 house for 5 grand out of pocket, how many houses could you buy? I mean, just think about that. You can come up with the money for that. Put it on a credit card at that point. It's not a lot of money. Just keeping it real. So hopefully this video provides you some type of value. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share. Please do. Even if you're watching on a replay, do that. Thank you for all this info. Cool. Your knowledge is on point. I appreciate you. Chris at wokerealestate.com. That's the website, and that's the email address. That's correct. How much would you charge for the coaching program? Go to wokerealestate.com. It gives a full breakdown of that. It gives a full breakdown on the coaching program, what comes with it, everything. Hold your hand through the deal. You get all the documents to do any type of deal, whether it's a seller finance deal, a creative subject to deal, a wraparound mortgage deal, a wholesale deal, all the documents. You get everything with the coaching program, and you get the weekly calls where we do video chats, and I can actually share my screen and show you how to do everything step by step. Hold your hand from the rooter to the tutor on the coaching program. But check that out on there. Are you on a dialer? Yeah, we do use a dialer as well. We got a lot of questions. Good night. I have a client who has tenants but doesn't people come in and out. I have a client who has but doesn't people coming in and out. I don't understand what that means. They're not getting it sold. See, we don't do tenants. We do tenant buyers. I don't do traditional rentals. That's work. That's mean work. All I do is collect checks like Bank of America. That's why the banks got all the big buildings in every city, right? Don't the banks got all of the big buildings in every city? Is there a reason for that? Why don't you do what the banks do? When in Rome, do what the Romans do. So I'm about to get out of here and do some more woke stuff. Thanks for everybody that jumped in. Like I said, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share. And we'll be back on live on Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. We're going to be on with Byron the Investor on Monday, March 2nd, 7 o'clock Central Time. Make sure you're tuned in for that. Make sure you jump in for that. And if you want to be notified of when we go live, it's real simple. All you got to do is text JV to 31996. What's up, Vision X? Text JV to 31996. You get the free JV agreement, and you'll be notified of when we go live on the weekly show. So just do that. Get you some free real estate docs and, get your business up, right? So like I said, also, if you haven't joined the free Facebook group, it's Woke Real Estate Investors on Facebook. Check that out. All right. So we got a lot of good shows coming up for you in the next coming weeks. So I think that's going to do it, family. Thanks for all the comments, questions, concerns, and I will see y'all on the next time. All right. All right. So do what you do. Be who you be, and I'll see you and you before you see me. Peace out, family.
And we have And we have And we have Mr. I Stay